Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the network topology which is belongs to the computer application. We will discuss about what in this topic we will discuss about the introduction to the network topology, what are the importance of the network topology and what are the different types of the network topology and what are the advantages and disadvantages of the network topology. Before going to network topology, we should know what is node. Node means any electronic device which is capable of sending as well as receiving data. A node examples of the nodes are a computer may be a node, a router, switch, hub, etc. They are the nodes. What do you mean by computer network? Network is nothing but the interconnection of different nodes through which we can share data, share the resources. What is network topology? Network topology means a computer network is the interconnection of different nodes. Means network topology defines how they are interconnected. Means network topology refers to the way in which network is laid physically. In other words, we can say that a network topology is the geometrical representation of the relationship of all the links and the linking devices known as node to one another. In simple way, we can say that a network topology is nothing but how the nodes are interconnected with each other. What are the importance of the network topology? Network topology plays a major role how a network works. If a network is well-defined network topology helps a network administrator to find out the fault and troubleshoot issues and allocate network resources. What are the different types of network topology? Network topology is divided into 6 categories mainly. One is mesh topology, star topology, bus topology, ring topology and hybrid topology. We will discuss about the mesh topology. What do you mean by mesh topology? Mesh topology is nothing but each node of a network is directly point to point connected with every other node of that network. Take this example. In this diagram, this is a node, this is another node. This is node, let node A, this is B, this is C, this is D and this is E. In this diagram there are 5 nodes A, B, C, D and E. A is direct connected with B as well as C as well as D as well as E. Means every node is interconnected with every other node directly. If there are n number of nodes in a mesh topology, how many links are required for this? Here there are 5 nodes A, B, C, D and E. There are 5 nodes A, B, C, D and E. In this case, how many nodes are there? N is equal to 5. How many links are required to interconnect the 5 nodes in a mesh topology? According to the definition, according to the formula, we require n into n minus 1 divided by 2 number of links are required to connect a mesh topology. In this case, n is equal to 5. How many links are required to interconnect this? Means n into n minus 1 divided by 2. Here n is equal to 5. 5 minus 1 4 divided by means 10 number nodes. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 number of nodes. Next topology is in this. What are the advantages of mesh topology? What are the advantages? As there are dedicated paths between these, every node to every other node, A, B, C, D and E. Let's take an example. From A to D there is a dedicated path. So if A wants to send data to D, it sends the data through this path. So it reduces the traffic problem, as well as it improves the security, because A sends that data to other C, B and E does not know about it or cannot know about it. And fault identification is also easy, as if we are not able to send data from A to D, then we can say that there is a problem, there may be a problem from this link. There is a problem between the link from A to D. What are the disadvantages of this topology? As there is a direct connection between each node to every other node, so it requires more amount of cables, so its cost is also high. Installation and reconnection are also difficult, because if we want to add another node in existing topology, then we have to connect to each other node. So it is very difficult to install and reconnect, and it is also expensive. Next topology is star topology. In star topology, we need a central controller. It may be a hub or it may be a switch. Each node is connected to the central controller hub or switch directly. There is a point-to-point connection between hub and to every other devices or every other nodes. The node cannot be able to send data to other node directly. In this case, take an example. Let this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, F, G, H. Let B wants to send data to H. It cannot send the data to H directly. It sends to data this switch or hub, central controller, and this central controller sends this data packets to destination, that is H here. So this central controller hub or switch acts as an exchange. What are the advantages of star topology? Star topology is less expensive, because with compared to the mesh topology, here less numbers of cables are required, so it is less expensive. It is easy to install and reconfigure, because if we want to add another device to it, we can connect directly to it, switch or hub. Other advantages is it is robust. Robust means if a particular device or link fails, it does not affect on the entire network. Easily we can identify the fault and isolate the fault here. What are the disadvantages here? Now, all nodes are directly connected to the central controller known as hub or switch. If that switch or hub fails, the entire network fails. As all the performance based upon the central controller, if that central controller is not so good, so performance is also not be good. Another type of topology is bus topology. In bus topology, there is a single cable. That cable is known as the backbone cable. This cable is known as the backbone cable. Through that backbone cable, all nodes are connected through a tap, and the connection from that tap to node is known as drop line. And that backbone cable has a particular length. It has two ends. That end is defined by a terminator or cable end. When a particular computer wants to send the data to another computer, particular computer, in this case, if this computer wants to send data to this computer A to E, so the data is sent through this backbone cable. This backbone cable sends that data packet to each node. In this case, if we want to send data, A wants to send data to E, then the data packet is transmitted to B, C, D and E also. Then B, C, D checks their destination address. If they are not the destination, then they reject that. And E see that this is for me and it is accept that. What are the advantages of the bus topology? Means it is easy to install and it uses less number of cables. So it is less costly also. What are the disadvantages? Now fault isolation and fault identification is difficult and signal reflects at the tap. It causes the degradation of the packet quality or signal quality. If the backbone cable fails, the entire network fails. Another type of topology is ring topology. In this topology, each node is connected with its neighboring nodes. Here A, B, C, D and E nodes are there. There are 5 number of nodes. A node is only point to point connected with its neighboring nodes or nearby nodes, that is E and B, and B is connected with its neighboring node C and A, and D is connected with C and E. E is connected with A and D. Means that it is a circular fashion. Data is transferred in a circular fashion. What are the advantages? Now advantages is of ring topologies, it is relatively easy to install and reconfigure, because if we want to add a particular node, we add two links between left side and right side of the node. Fault isolation is simplified and it is less costly with compared to star topology. What is the disadvantages? In this disadvantages are, see this diagram, data can be transmitted in unidirectionally. Data can be transmitted unidirectionally. It may be clockwise or anti-clockwise. It can be like this or like this. Cannot be both the way. Data transmission direction is unidirectional, means either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Another demerit is when we want to send data, data is transmitted from A to B, then B to C. If I want to send data A to E, then it cannot send like this way because we are using clockwise manner. Clockwise manner means if we want to send data A to E, then A sends data to B, then B to C, C to D, and D to E. So, as data packets transmitted from each devices which are not the original receiver, then the security is less with compared to other topologies. So it is less secure. Another type of topology is tree topology. Tree topology is nothing but it is the variation of the star topology. In star topology, there is a central controller, one central controller or one hub or one switch. A tree topology means there are multiple number of hubs are there. Every node is in star topology, every node is connected to the central controller, that is hub. In this case, in tree topology, there is a primary hub. Every computer is not connected directly with this primary hub. From that primary hub, other secondary hubs are connected. From that secondary hub, other nodes are connected. What are the advantages of tree topology? In tree topology, we can easily add or easily attach more number of nodes as we need. And it allows the network to isolate and prioritize the communication from different computers. The disadvantage is every data packet in this tree topology, the entire network depends upon the primary hub. That primary hub fails. If that primary hub fails, the entire tree topology fails, just like star topology. Another type of topology is hybrid topology. If a network consists of more than one type of topology, means various type of topology, then its name cannot be a ring, star, bus topology. It is the combination of all topology, that is a hybrid topology. In this diagram, in this topology, in this network, it is the combination of bus topology. This is the part of the network is bus topology, other segment is a ring topology, other segment is a star topology. The entire network is a hybrid topology because it is the combination of bus, ring and star. What are the advantages? Now this topology is very flexible because in which segment, if my segment is preferred for the ring topology and another segment is useful for the bus topology, we can use more than one topology. So it is flexible and the size of the network can be easily expandable here. The challenging here disadvantages is to design a hybrid topology is a challenge, and the primary hub or the hubs used in hybrid topology are very expensive. These are the disadvantages of the Thank you very